Destiny 2 has a significant cheating problem, particularly in PvP modes like Trials of Osiris and in high-level PvE activities such as contest mode raids. A large percentage of players engaging in these activities are suspected to be using cheats, with some reports indicating that up to 70% of top teams in recent contest mode raids may have cheated. There is a specific examples of cheating in Destiny 2 and PvP. Cheaters use aimbots, wall hacks, and other tools to gain an unfair advantage, making it difficult for legitimate players to compete. This phenomenon is bad at this moment in Crucible or any high-end PvP like Trails that the PvP landscape just become unbearable for casual players to enjoy, which is leading to a general sense of unease about the game overall and earning players paranoid. In the days prior to Steam and New Light, if an opponent hit an impressive headshot or made a great play, they were respected for their skill. Trials of the Nine and Trials of Osiris in Destiny 1 became a spectator sport, as viewers saw the top Destiny 2 players show off their skill. It's part of the reason that so many were desperate to see Trials return to D2 in its original form, to experience high-intensity games where skill gave anyone a chance at winning. Now, any impressive play by an opponent is immediately under suspicion. If a player hits a crazy headshot from what seems like an impossible angle, there is the immediate question of whether they are using an aimbot or wall hack. Even opponents that might simply be lucky are instead instantly labeled as cheaters and reported in Destiny 2 and on their Steam profile. Some Destiny 2 players try to give their opponents the benefit of the doubt based on their Steam profile, i.e., a more active profile is less suspicious than a brand new one. But there is still a constant sense of paranoia across the Crucible. Tune into any Destiny 2 streamer on Twitch, and you are likely to hear some doubt enter their mind anytime they start losing. Yes, there are plenty of players out there that are capable of beating a Destiny 2 streamer, but those content creators' feelings represent the game's issues overall. It is impossible to know for sure, and in a game where one click on an opponent's head can turn the tide of a match. There are going to be suspicions now. Obviously, there are cheaters in Destiny 2 that make their methods a lot more blatant. Some hover in the air and teleport to a player's location like Harry Potter or an AC-130, while others gain super energy instantly and fire endless Nova bombs through the ground. Occasionally, cheaters will even take away a player's gun. Those are the players that make the regular folks quit Destiny 2 and move on, but they at least are obvious. Some players paying recovery services sometimes unknowingly hire cheaters to win matches for them, inflating fake skill levels and ruining matchmaking, while other cheaters disconnect opponents or manipulate connection stability to gain unfair advantages, especially on console platforms. It is a fact that in Destiny 2, especially in high-stakes modes like Trials of Osiris, is deeply affected by cheaters. When cheaters dominate Crucible playlists or trials, matchmaking loses its fairness, causing frustration and driving legitimate players away. But for the longest time, this problem was only in majority within the Destiny PvO landscape. But recently, we've been having an increase in PvE high-end activities as well. Cheaters PvE exploit game mechanics and use third-party tools to bypass boss encounters, skip entire sections of raids, and gain rewards they haven't earned. In events like contest mode raids, cheaters can complete challenges and obtain rewards before legitimate players, creating a negative experience for the community. Some players even pay cheaters for carries through activities, further contributing to the cheating problem and potentially jeopardizing their own accounts. But can Bungie actually fix this? What is truly causing problems for Destiny 2 in the Crucible? Are the aimbotters or wall hackers that only use it to gain a slight advantage? It's just enough to get a win, but not blatant enough for everyone to take notice. Most will simply think that their opponent is really good at sniping or got lucky. But eventually, after a few too many accurate headshots in a row, the doubt starts to creep in. The best counter to the Destiny 2 suspicion problem is to look at an opponent's stats and their accuracy. Anything in the 90% or higher range is likely someone abusing the system to gain an unfair advantage. It might not be as bad as the Curse of Osiris days because cheating is less common and less possible on console. But this is also a problem that's going to be harder for Bungie to fix, because the developer doesn't want to be as transparent about its banning and anti-cheat measures. Many wonder if anything is actually being done to curb this type of behavior. PvE players have a pretty good sense of what needs to be done in order to bring them back. Better rewards, more content, challenging endgame. PvP players are having a hard time investing in the game at a time when they were supposed to be the focus. Frustration is one thing, but when a game is altering players' moods and making them suspicious of everything, earning back that trust is a lot more difficult. But all of this is creating a psychological impact on the player base. Loss of trust. Seeing obvious cheating or suspecting it regularly erodes player trust in the game. Community frustration. Forums and social media become filled with negative posts, harming community morale. Player exodus. Many skilled or casual players stop engaging with certain activities or quit entirely because the fun is gone. Bungie has made efforts, e.g., anti-cheat via BattleEye, lawsuits against cheat developers. But cheaters adapt quickly, making detection a cat-and-mouse game. Crossplay expanded the reach of cheaters, especially from PC to console players. Account bans are often too slow or not permanent enough, allowing cheaters to return on new accounts. What can be done? Stronger real-time anti-cheat solutions, hardware bans, and better IP tracing. More transparency from Bungie on ban waves and detection improvements. Stricter penalties for account recoveries and boosting services. But what do you think should be done against cheater of any kind or form within Destiny? I'm your host Ash, and thank you for your time. For any more additional question, you can always reach me on the comments down below, on my Discord page, or during my live stream on Twitch.